Conversations where I bring extraordinary individuals like yourself.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
I'll take that.
Of course. Where we tackle life's biggest challenges and bridge division, the home of healthy, entertaining debates and discussion. So today we have Dominika. If you could let the audience know your age, your job, and a fun fact that they might not know about you.
Okay. Dominika, 27. I'm an online fitness coach and nurse. A fun fact. Does it have to be fun?
Nah, it can be something that's like... that you
I'm
don't tell
Polish.
everybody.
Polish.
That's a dead fact.
Why is it? Nobody knows I'm Polish because of my accent.
I knew you were Polish.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
How?
Dominika.
Come
on. No, I knew you were Polish.
You just knew straight away.
Yeah, I'm good.
There we go.
I'm good at
Not everybody's that good.
I know, you got nice eyes.
Polish eyes.
Very,
blue.
Very blue.
That's good.
Right, I'll try not to get lost in them. Anyway.
Close.
So you've got an interesting backstory,
yeah.
Obviously coming from Eastern Europe, as I already knew.
Yeah.
And you can tell by the spelling of your name as well. That's how I knew. So tell us all about what brought you to England to start with.
My parents.
Okay.
Simple, straight to the point.
Was it difficult?
I've
got people on that have come from Albania and stuff like that like grew up in like the Slavic war and stuff. So
no, it wasn't I don't really remember much of it. I was 6 when I moved to the UK, right? Mm-hmm. So mum and dad just took me, and I didn't speak a word of English when I moved to the UK. So as a kid, it's scary when you go to school and you have no idea what anyone's saying, right? So I think it was just more so the fact that I didn't know what was happening, but luckily I had a Polish boy in my class, so he helped to translate and whatnot. And then I just learned English by picking it up from school, which you do pick up languages a lot easier, don't you?
Yeah.
And from then, just started, picking up more words and sentences, and then I was actually better at English than my mum and dad.
Wow.
And they knew how to speak English.
Nice.
They're very broken. Dad sounds a bit like Borat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's jokes. Did you get teased or bullied, or was it fun?
Yeah, but all kids get bullied at school, right?
That's true.
So it wasn't that. Yeah, obviously you'd get the old racist comment, but at the end of the day, I'd just fight back. Dad's always taught me to fight back. I used to get bullied for my forehead being big, right? Do you just look at my forehead? I used to get bullied for my forehead, and the girl that used to bully me, she had massive ears, and I was like, well, you look like an elephant. So I'd always stick up for myself, feisty from a young age.
You've got bars, yeah, I know you're feisty.
Yeah.
I've only had a pop maybe the other day. Do you think that anybody misjudges you in any sort of way?
I reckon so, yeah.
In what sense?
I mean, I'm quite outspoken, quite outgoing.
I was going to guess that.
Yeah, well, I am. And people think that, I've got resting bitch face as well, so people think that I'm not this kind, nice person. But actually, when you get to know me, I'm the total opposite of what people think I am most of the time.
I thought you were kind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you nice to people that you're attracted to?
I'm nice to everybody. I am nice to everybody. I'm a nurse, right? I'm a nurse, so I've got a caring nature.
But I think, this brings me up into a topic of conversation that I didn't even think we were going to go down. I think, and I know it sounds bad to say, and I've got best friends that work in the UK healthcare system, let's say. I think it's trash.
Oh, it is?
Not the people as such, some of the people.
Yeah.
But just 3 people to every 100 patients.
It's dangerous. Nobody wants to work as a healthcare.
No one wants to do it,
yeah, nobody wants to do it.
And I get it, because the wages aren't great.
The wages are terrible. You work long shifts, you get treated not very well. So I get why people don't want to do it, and a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons as well.
Yeah.
Rather than actually to care for people and help them, they do it for the wrong reasons. That's why the care is so poor. Did
you see that story? I saw it today of the woman that got attacked in the hospital, and she's got I thought it was her face. It's honestly, it's a horrible picture. It's the back of her head. Someone attacked her with an axe. Yeah. What? And half her head's basically hanging on.
And hospitals are not even safe places, right?
No, it's not at all.
It's wild.
Yeah. How long did you do that for?
3.5 years before I left and moved to Dubai. I just left the job. Just at the middle of the pandemic, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, no, I hear that. We're going to get onto Dubai shortly. Okay, so bear in mind you're in Eastern Europe, and this is something I wanted to touch on later, but I think it blends quite well.
Go on.
Your views on gender roles.
Yeah. My views on gender roles. Masculine roles, feminine roles, right? So, yes, females should work. I don't believe in the fact that males should go to work, females should stay at home, right? I think females should work as well. Like, if I didn't work, I'd drive myself insane.
So you're not fully traditional.
No, because at the end of the day, right? Okay, work part-time, but have your own money. Because in my head, you never know when that man's going to leave you and then you're left with nothing, right? You need to have something to back yourself.
Yeah.
It happens.
But what's this fear of men leaving?
That's very internal for me. That is very internal for me, yeah.
Okay, so why do you have
that fear?
This fear, yeah.
Because when I lived in Poland, I talk about this on my podcast all the time. My mum moved to the UK and I stayed with my dad in Poland. And then like 6 months later, my dad went and I stayed with my grandparents. So my primary attachment, my dad, just left, right? So that's kind of developed a wound in me of the fear of abandonment and getting left by a male figure that I have had in my life. The guy just keeps repeating itself.
What do you think you're doing wrong?
I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
That's the problem. That is the problem. Why do girls get so defensive?
I'm not defensive. I'm just saying,
you are. Of course you've done something wrong. You got to take some accountability. There would have been something.
Do you want me to talk you through both the stories? And then you can tell me. The first one...
You're only going to say from your point of view.
No. I'm quite, quite biased. I was only young. He was 4 years older than me. So I was like 18, he was like 22. This was ages ago. Right? And he was working with a girl that was closer to his age. So he ended up just cheating. And I caught him in a bar. That ended. That was done. Right?
Bad, yeah.
But then he came crawling back and he gaslighted me, I caught him, so it's my fault, so I had to apologise. I was very manipulated by him because I was so young. So I was dumb and stupid.
That type of girl.
Yeah, I was when I was young. Oh, trust me, I've learned my mistakes. And then my second relationship, he left me to go on a TV show. So tell me what I did wrong.
To what?
To go on a TV show.
What TV show?
Irrelevant.
No, I'm not asking who he is, but what TV show?
Love Island.
Is that interesting? Love Island.
So what did I do?
I don't know. You haven't given me enough juice. You've only said what the guy did wrong.
And then he came coming back, and then he came back after the show. So if I did something wrong...
Did you take him back after the show?
Yeah, we got back together.
That's poor from you. Oh, that's what you did wrong. There you go. That's poor from you.
No, but it wasn't straight away.
How can you be left to go on Love Island?
No.
And
we tried again, months down the line, and it didn't work out. Hence, I'm still single.
Fair enough. Interesting. So, we figured out what you did wrong. Take them more, but we have lots to discuss. So you've become a fitness coach. You left the healthcare industry, moved to Dubai. Yeah. What prompted you to move to Dubai?
It was the only place open during lockdown.
Yes, a lot of people.
So I was just like, I'm gone. And I was so sick of my job. I was doing PT on the side anyway. Like, I was like, I don't want to be working for someone all my life. So I was working 4 days at the hospital, 3 days I was PTing. So I built up my money and I built up my clients. And then I was like, right, I'm going to move. I only had like 10 clients working here online. And then obviously 10 clients is not enough to live a life in Dubai, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I lived up my savings, partied a lot in my first 3 months, and I blew my money. Yeah. Everybody does when they first come here. It's a thing. And then you get bored. The royalty bit wears off. And then I was like, one day I was speaking to one of my friends and he was telling me, oh, business is going so well. And it really affected me. I was like, fuck. I can do it. I'm not doing as well as I should be. And that just pushed me. And then I just started.
How many clients have you got now?
18.
18.
80.
80?
8.
Are you online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Online.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
So what does your day-to-day look like?
Okay, so I wake up, I do my gratitude, I do my meditation, I go for a walk. It's my first hour. Why are you laughing?
Traditional startup back of being a female coach. I do my meditation, I do my breath work.
Listen, try running a business, yeah? It's my routine and it was what makes me feel good first thing in the morning, right?
Of course.
So why are you mugging it off?
Why can't I have a laugh? Why can't we have a giggle?
We can,
for jokes.
But you are like ripping me. What's your morning routine?
My morning routine is I wake up, chill for 10 minutes, have a banana, scroll on my phone, post a TikTok, then go to the gym.
Scroll on your phone as soon as you wake up. Bad.
Why is that bad?
It's not good for your head because you're consuming all the shite you see on social media straight away.
Well, I watch quite educational topics of conversation.
I don't use my phone for the first hour of waking.
That's very good.
Because if I pick up my phone and I see 20 messages from my clients, right, the first thing I'm doing in the morning is stressing myself out.
Okay.
And
I hear that. Yeah.
I'm quite a stressed person, so I don't.
No, I agree with that. I understand why you don't look at business-related messages, but a little slow.
No, because you see, if I start scrolling, then I'm in a hole,
really,
and I ain't getting out of it for a good hour. That's just a waste of time.
Fair enough.
So my morning's like my favourite time, and then I'll do a block of work. I'll go to the gym, train, come back, work, eat again. Very simple.
Do you film a lot of content in the gym?
No.
What gym do you go to?
Warehouse Alcoos.
I've had a lot of people say
There you go. It's a good gym. It's a good gym.
I'm not hated. It's not even a joke. I'm just saying.
How do you train at WellFit?
No. I think it's way too expensive. I train at Prime Fitness.
Yeah, I've been there.
Which actually is
tiny.
solid. It's small, but not loads of people train there.
Yeah.
It's actually got some really good equipment.
Yeah, it has.
It has some really good equipment that I haven't even seen in UK gyms. But it is small, you're right, but not many people go there. I love it. And it's only it's about £80 a month, which for UK that sounds crazy, but in Dubai it's very cheap, right?
Yeah.
And I think they do a deal, it's like 250 quid and you get 4 months.
What?
For Dubai, you're laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Literally. So girls in Dubai. Okay. What do you think of? So I said the other day, and the boys agreed. I said girls move like guys in Dubai.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And what way? How would you internalize that?
I think. Well, what would you say when how a guy moves, right? Is how he comes onto girls, right? And what they do. The girls are the exact same. So girls have kind of no self days. And I'm not talking for everybody because I might get shit from this. I'm not talking for everybody, but a lot of girls here don't have self-respect. They don't care. They go around the whole friendship group. Like, there's no... I don't know. I think they just give too much.
Yeah, I think me and the boys were discussing it the other day. I think Dubai brings, it's an amazing place, and I would tell everybody to come out here. But I think it kind of brings sometimes the worst out of people. Yeah. In terms of, guys complaining about gold diggers, Dubai brings a hell of a lot of gold diggers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just roles reversed, right? Girls are gold diggers and all guys want is sex. So roles exchanged. That's exactly what it is.
No, but I think some guys want a relationship.
I don't really see that much very often here. No, or they think they do, but then they think grass is greener.
No, I disagree with that.
I don't know many people that are in couples here that have lasted. Everybody that I came here with,
there's lots of temptation. It's a party place.
7-8 couples, right? None of them are together anymore. After 3 years.
Really?
So I think meeting someone genuine here is like finding a needle in a haystack.
I hear that. Yeah, I think Dubai dating is just so, people complain about dating in the UK, and I've even done that myself, but I think Dubai is just a lot worse. I think it's just so much more transactional.
Yeah, it is transactional.
It's like bread. Yeah. I want to be taken out here.
Yeah.
What are you spending? Come and pick me up. It's like
hang on. Come and pick me up.
Yeah.
That's a given.
What do you mean given?
If you're going out with somebody, if you're a guy,
mate, if you're a guy, I am a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
why am I gonna come and pick you up? Let's say the spot we're linking up at is let's say it's 20 minutes for both of us.
Yeah.
I have to come 20 minutes out my way to pick you up. We can just meet at the place.
No.
Although you're getting a date paid for.
I don't care about that. I can pay for the date.
That
is more to me than getting a date paid for.
So that's the reason. Girls have just got too high expectations.
That's not an expectation, though.
Picking you up, what is
That's a nice thing. We go together.
What do you mean? We go together. If it's just convenient, you're gonna have a lovely date. You just got to do it's convenient.
I don't know that.
That's true, but why is a guy picking you up?
I'm not saying that you need to, but I think that's my preference, and that goes a long way for me.
Okay, I mean, I just feel like you should just be straight up and honest, and I think those are the things that make.
100%.
Those are the things that are important. I think having such an expectation you need to come and pick me up, do this. That's how you're just going to meet loads of love bombers. Because they're going to do all of that at the start because they know that's what you desire, which is, I think, just too far-fetched.
Yeah.
And then not be able to live up to that lifestyle or do super expensive dates and then not live up to that lifestyle.
Well, yeah and no, I agree, but I disagree at the same time because I'm not saying it's a non-negotiable, But for me, that just goes a long way.
No, I hear that. Like, it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
But I think it's very unnecessary.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
First argument.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, love it. Is it okay for men to ghost women?
I mean, you're not going to tell someone not to do it. Everybody goes somebody at their stage in their life, right?
Of course.
Do men ghost more than women? Probably not. I think it's 50-50.
Probably less.
But like, to me, it's like, if you don't vibe with someone, if you don't like them, just tell them. I mean, don't waste somebody's time. Don't make them look a dickhead. Just tell them. It's as simple as that.
So this is actually interesting. Yeah, but women love to be lied to. And when you are direct with them, like, I'm a very direct guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And when you are honest, it's like you're then being mean. So you can't really win if you're a guy. It's a lose-lose. You ghost, then you're a bad guy because you're ghosting. You're honest, then you're too harsh.
No,
and you know
exactly
what I'm talking about.
No, to be fair, right? So years ago, I met this guy and we messaged him back and forth, and then all of a sudden it disappeared, right? And then months later, he popped up again, and I was like, oh, this is weird. How come you popped back up again? He was like, oh, I was talking to somebody, so I wanted to respect him. I said, respect, fair.
But you could have told me.
But you could have just said.
Yeah.
Like, it's as simple as that. But I wasn't mad. I was like, cool, I respect that.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on the situation as well.
Yeah, like, I don't get me wrong, and I think men can handle the truth more just because obviously just more used to getting rejected.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a lose-lose for a guy. You can't win.
Yeah.
You literally can't win. Yeah, I've told a girl why I'm not attracted to her or whatever. And
maybe phrase it in a nicer way rather than...
You can do.
But
women are emotional.
Yeah, we are. We're more sensitive, right?
So there's anything
you tell a girl, I don't find you attractive, or she's in a depressed hole, she's going to get face surgery or something. I'm telling you, you need to be careful with your words these days. Because girls are very sensitive.
Yeah, but like you guys... Okay.
Say, look, I don't feel a connection. That's
but I feel like sometimes women want to be treated like babies. And I'm like...
So do men. Men are babies.
How are men babies?
Men are babies.
We create things.
Right, you also when you're ill
and
hungover, oh, come look after me.
All right, so this is a great talking point. So there's this comedian called Akash Singh, and he's been getting a lot of heat recently because his wife's got so many like disrespectful comments about him, like, I want to have a threesome, I popped pussy, although he kept saying that she was a virgin. Right. And he's like being very critical of other people's relationships when he's not a very attractive guy himself. He's dating an attractive girl. Yeah. And she's just berated their relationship like a bunch of times. Said it's an ick when a guy is ill. I made a video on this the other day, and like all girls basically said like it's not an ick. And I was like, basically, I think the relationships I've been in, I think a girl loves when a guy's ill. Yeah, because they're used to them being like mothering. Strong and stuff like that. It's not
that. Like as females, most anyway, we're mothering and we're like nurturing, right?
Yeah.
So it's somebody to look after. Like I'd love that.
Yeah, exactly.
As much as I think it's funny because you're a child, but I'm not moaning about it. I'm just stating a fact.
Yeah, and she was saying, and I was like, it's just because you don't rate your guy.
Yeah.
Because any girl that I know, it's like you're probably more appreciative of your girl and stuff like that. A little bit soppy.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't think men are babies in a sense, because I feel like women baby themselves sometimes. Some types of women, not all women, but they want the whole like, I want you to pick me up. I want you to pay for everything. I want you to do this and that. Yeah. Don't be mean to me. I can slap you. You can't slap me. Obviously, I might should never hit a woman, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, with some girls that do get a bit like sappy, and you just have to hold yourself as a man, which I would say is like baby-like tendencies, like not being able to control your emotions.
Throwing your toes out the pram, right?
But then also and I believe that women just deserve this, is equal rights and whatnot. Yeah. And it's just like, well, I think that's where we're going wrong in dating. I think women want the best of both worlds. I think they want the traditional aspects, like you mentioned at the start, but then they also want to be modern women. I don't think that works.
Depends.
Go on.
Why does it not work?
Dating's at an all-time low. Marriage rates are at an all-time high in the West. Yeah. Over 50%. So it's clearly not working. Okay,
so fair. But there is also not enough men these days who can provide for a family. Yeah, on a man's wage.
Yes, because women's dating standards are unrealistic. You can't say, oh yeah, like we want to have the benefits of a traditional relationship. It's like, well, in those days you had no rights. So it's a pretty dumb point to make. It's like, at the end of the day, you've got to find like an equal balance.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? But I think like girls are like, oh no, like everything was so much better in our granddad's generation. It's like, well, you weren't allowed to do anything in our granddad's generation.
Yeah, it's true. No.
And like obviously, you know, after World War II, they split the wages, women went to work, and don't get me wrong, women have done really, really well for themselves. But to have those same standards as before without taking any of the negatives is just completely unrealistic.
Yeah, but at the same time, right, you're not going to see, I don't know, like, not many people that I know, especially in the UK, right? I know my dad wouldn't be able to support, say, if I still lived at home, my mum, me, and my sister on his wage. No way. They're a working class family.
Yeah.
Like, how can you do that? So I don't think in this day and age, unless you are earning a very decent wage, it's very hard for somebody to provide.
100%. It's just unrealistic. And then the thing is like, okay, so you got to be earning well over 100k realistically in this generation. And then how many guys do that in the UK? You're looking at 1%, 2%. And then that's not even taking into account your type.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How much you like the person? Is he socially competent? Is he married? Is he obese?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah. What's your type?
What's my type? Like what? Physically or?
Physically, yeah.
You can't ask questions like that.
What do you mean you can't ask questions?
Shallow.
What do you mean? It's a podcast.
Yeah, but that's
what my job is to do, is ask questions.
That's very shallow though. Like,
what do you mean how's that shallow? Everyone deserves a preference.
Yeah, of course. But I wouldn't say I've got one type.
Alright, but what is your type?
Exclude.
You said that you're prepared to talk about everything. I asked you about your type.
No, 100%. My type is not a blonde person, a white person, or...
Ooh, flamed in the comments by the racists. She's going to end up like a single mum. Single mum ready.
You know what? At least I've got a successful business. So if I'm a single mum, I'll be a single cat lady.
There you go. Okay.
So just physical, just visuals, right?
Alright, so you don't like white guys. Do you like...
No, it's not that I don't like white guys.
Asian men?
No. It's not that I don't like white guys because my ex was white.
Okay, there you go.
But...
You got the one.
Exactly. So let's bring up the comments. Thank you.
There you go. Hold back a little bit.
But there's no like, I don't know. I want to say I prefer guys who go to the gym, obviously, who look after themselves because that's my lifestyle, right?
Yeah, of course. So.
But in terms of like looks, as long as you're handsome. But beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right? So.
Do you have a race preference?
Again, yeah, but
Feel about this one. Like
because like my exes are not my type really.
Alright, so what's your type? I'm not asking about your exes. We're talking about the current. What is your type?
I like make sure it's not bad boys. If it's on about it.
So would you tell me your type?
Yeah.
What is it between? Yeah. What is that? Yeah. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Would you say that you are a masculine female?
Yeah.
Do you like pints?
Yeah. No, I don't like pints. No. Absolutely not. You will never see me drinking a beer.
Yeah, but footsie.
I'm just straightening out. I'm like, oh, hole in my sock. Oh no.
Dirty gal.
Oh no.
Dirty gal.
Anyway, am I a masculine female?
Well, you have your own business, which makes you more masculine.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you're very opinionated.
Having your own. Okay, so being opinionated is masculine. I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
See how you just flipped what I just said.
I'm asking
I didn't say you're not allowed to have an opinion. That's crazy. I say being opinionated is a masculine tendency. Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you're not.
I am opinionated, yes, correct, and I do have my own business. I provide for myself. So I would say I'm very much so my masculine.
Is it important for you for the guy to earn more than you?
Yeah.
Why?
Again, I've had this discussion many of times, and it's actually something that's changed over time.
So you've got worse.
Huh?
So you've got worse.
No. It's only recent, right? Because I had a situation where I was like, right, money doesn't bother me. Like, take it or leave it. I don't care as long as I'm happy, right? That's my main thing. But now when it comes to, depending on how much that guy earns, right? If he earns next to nothing, then yes, that puts me more in my masculine.
It's not a question.
Well, it is.
It's not.
Because you're saying, do I think it's important that the guy earns more than me?
Okay, sorry. Would you? Let me change it. Would you date a guy that earns less than you?
Yes.
But it puts you more in your masculine.
But it puts me more masculine. Yeah, correct.
You like seeing in your masculine.
No. And I said to myself, I want to be more in my feminine, but I'm really struggling.
What I find so interesting, it's funny how girls always talk about masculine and feminine energy. We don't talk about that as men. And like, can you imagine how unattractive it would be if a guy was to say, like, I'm in my feminine energy? You'd all fucking hate it. It sounds bananas, the amount of girls going about masculine, feminine, feminine.
No, it's true.
I do think it is quite funny.
No, but you said yourself that I've got masculine tendencies. When we had a conversation before. Right, so it's true. Yeah.
I don't think because I think like a lot of guys, and this is where we get sometimes too tied to the masculine, feminine. Like I went on a date with a girl, let's say, before I came out here, and she is Russian. And I was trying to say, like, she considers herself super traditional, but then, wears revealing outfits and whatnot. Yeah. And I was like, parents have been happily married for over 30 years. Yeah. Do you think my mum's moaning about taking the bins out? Yeah. You're saying that's what a guy needs to do. I'm like, you can sometimes get too wedded to it. That it won't allow you to progress into a relationship because you're too like, this is masculine. He needs to do this. I need to do that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I see where it's important to discuss it occasionally. Yeah. Certain traits, certain traits. Like, I like feminine girls. I like a girly girl. But then it's even like, I like a girl who's got a bit about her as well. Yeah. Does that make her masculine? I don't know. But like a lot of guys want a girl that's got a bit about a bit of banter. Do you know what I mean? So I do feel like sometimes we can go a little bit too far into it, personally. Yeah, 100%. Perfect. Why does the conversation in your eyes, very nice eyes that you have, about race and type make people uncomfortable? Why does what? Say that again. So when we were talking about, we're like made a little giggle and a joke, although it's 100% true. Like white guys get offended, for example, of a girl likes black guys. Why do you think it's such like an uncomfortable topic of conversation? What, for white guys? Well, for everyone. That's why you probably struggle to answer. It's your first question you struggle to answer. Yeah. I think because so many people are so opinionated, right? And people necessarily don't take what you say in the way that you meant, right? So you'll say something and people will take it out of context and twist it. So I think that's why it's difficult when it comes to like race and culture to kind of express yourself, because you say one word wrong and you get absolutely doomed straight away, right? Yeah. White, black. Are we allowed to say black? I don't know. Are we allowed to say white? I don't know. Is mixed race allowed? Like, things always change, right? So what are you actually allowed to half-cast? Yeah, like what can you say and what can't you say? And then again, different people will accept different things. So like some people won't mind getting called black, others will. No, right? Because you're different. No, it is because you differentiate between the white and the black. Else can you describe? Probably the M word's a better example. Well, yeah, of course. So some people don't care. Not for me, I'd be very offended. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Things are always changing. I think there's just a fear, unfortunately, among white powers, which a lot of them won't appreciate me saying this. I think there's just a internalized fear of black people. So the great race theory, for example, is a thought that, like, back in the day, they just thought like black men were unhinged and they were gonna sleep with lots of white women and impregnate them. Do you know what? And R-word them, and that was going to be the end of white civilization. I do feel like there is a bit in that. Like even my boy who's caught a race, for example, I brought this up on a couple of episodes beforehand. Like he's like, he even gets funny about like, being with a black guy. Yeah. And it's like, your best mates with your mixed race dad. Yeah. Like I don't know what it is. It is wild. I think it's crazy, and I do know what it is. I do know. That's something funny. It's obviously the thought of being hung, blah blah blah. Yeah. So I asked my white guy mates. I was like, "Why is it such a thing? Like, why do you all get so insecure if a girl's been with a black guy?" And he goes, and I'm like, "Right. So it's your own insecurities." It's just embarrassing, though. It's like, right? How can you have like black friends and be so like? But it will never go away. So, no, but I do. Do you think I'm asking? Oh, have you been with a white guy before? Like, it's mad. No, it's mental. But for me, like,
If you interpret this the wrong way, then please do so. But
I don't.
I think that black guys are better. Black people in general have better energy.
Yeah, that's facts.
More fun, more even when you go out places, go to a club with white people, versus black people, right? Yeah. Go to church, white people versus black people, completely different vibes.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? We're going in, yeah. So I think the energy and the vibes is what it is for me.
Would you like to be black?
Would I like to be black? Yeah. No, I'll be white. I don't mind. Black or white, I don't care. I would like to be Latina. I'd like to be Latina.
I do like Latina.
Yeah, I would like to be Latina. If I could reincarnate again.
Yeah, I belong in Spanish. What's sexy?
I love Spanish.
Is that sexy?
Huh? Yeah. Spanish is my favourite language ever.
On the key, sorry.
Yeah. That was very, very British.
On the keto, babe. Small. Can men and women be friends?
I spoke about this on my podcast. So,
which I will be on.
Yes, we'll do another chit chat.
Yeah.
So, can men and yes. Right, let me rewind. Females can be friends with males. Males cannot be friends with females. So, men, I've got a load of guy mates, right? I do. And but I know if I gave them an inch, they would take it.
Yeah, smash it.
Whereas I don't see them in that way. Do you know what I mean? I've got two guys that are my really close friends that I'm like, you are literally like my brothers. And they respect me. They would never cross the line. But if you gave them an inkling.
Do you know what? I love the fact that you're honest about it. I hate when good-looking girls are like, oh, you would never go. It's just like, bro, stop being 100%. So flipping delusional. 100%. Men are fucking men.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make us bad, by the way. And this is the point I really want to stress. It doesn't make us bad because I feel like masculinity is being toxicated, and it really pisses me off. We are just men. We're just different to women.
Yeah, 100%.
Of course, we're gonna flip in. I have girl pals that I don't look at it in that way, but I don't know.
If they gave you a chance, you probably would.
No, it'd be yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You're just going against what I'm saying.
No, because I'm not there. But I wouldn't say I'm as desperate as the average guy.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? But I would say my female friendships have always been tied to work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if it's one of my boys' girls, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're just sweet.
Yeah.
So there's obviously nothing there at all. But I've never taken a girl who's not a girl that I'm dating or interested to the flipping cinema.
Yeah,
even for a coffee.
Yeah.
I think that's weird.
Or going for a coffee with your friends? No.
Yeah, I do.
I've been for a coffee with a load of my guy mates. But they're more like my therapists as well.
That's what you're getting. You get free therapy.
Yeah, exactly. In a coffee.
So you're getting a benefit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. All friendships, boys, relationships, they're all transactional in some way.
No, of course not.
I'm taking the piss.
Oh.
But okay, interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think it can sometimes come from the female side.
Yeah.
I would say where it's different is if the guy is not attracted to the girl.
Yeah.
And it can sometimes come from the female side. But yeah, I don't really believe in it. I had a huge fiery debate with my boy, who I went out with yesterday, funny enough. But this was years ago. And he was making his passionate argument of why it's ridiculous and how if a girl didn't accept his girl best friends, it would be a huge red flag. And I was like, I remember a party where you got with that same girl. I mean, I was like, this is my exact point.
If there's history, then yeah, that's different. Obviously, that's going to make the other person a bit insecure and question if they know about it.
Insecure. I think we chuck around insecure. I wouldn't say that's insecure. I think that's just normal. You don't want people to be friends who have got with the. That's pretty normal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I do think men and females can be friends to a certain extent. Depends how far.
Okay. Like clubbing. Okay. You don't like partying.
I like a party. I don't like clubs.
Okay, cool. So you like bar hopping?
Yeah, yes. I prefer a bar. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Would you be comfortable? So okay, would you be comfortable with your guy going out whilst you're in a relationship? Yeah, cool. Would you be comfortable with your guy going out if 80% of the people in the club were trying to hit on him, trying to grab him for attention? One sec, I haven't finished. Sorry. Was getting his drink paid for all night, was getting free entry, was getting invited onto tables. was sometimes even occasionally being groped. Would you honestly be comfortable with that?
Okay, into perspective, I've been through that. My ex, very well known in the UK, like very well known. Obviously, girls obsessed with him, constant messages. Like that was his life, right? Did I feel comfortable with it? Not as I did, because I trusted him 110%. Like I could have his phone, look through it, be absolutely fine. Know if we went out, like he'd always come back to me. Everything was sweet, right? Until that trust was broken. One time, when he was going through a shit time. I don't want to get into it too long, but anyway, he was going through a shit time. He did something he shouldn't have done.
What did he do?
Came and told me, cheated on me. Well, he just kissed a girl, but that's still cheating, right? Kissed a girl in a club.
Take him back.
He came and told me.
See what I mean? To be honest with women.
No,
No, I think you should.
It was his idea to split up. He was like,
what?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
He was like,
I've never heard of that.
He was like, I've broken your trust. He's like, I don't know why.
He was playing a long game. He's playing a long game.
He was like, I don't know why you don't want to be with me.
He's reverse psychology.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
No, he's reverse psychology in you. He's playing the long game.
Anyway.
He's like, babe. Like,
but trusted him. I always trust someone until they give me a reason not to.
Okay. So he lipsed.
Yeah.
You broke up, but then you got back with him.
Yeah. A while back.
Martin.
I think everybody deserves a second chance.
Okay, that's good. So I could cheat on you and you'd be sweet.
Oh no, that's not a green path to go and cheat like.
You're like one step up.
Well, it depends
but
what it is.
make sure it's a good step.
Yeah, it depends what it is.
Would you accept a guy chopping somebody else? Do you think chopping is as bad as kissing? Do you think there's different? Because I always argue, like, I feel like people sometimes are a little bit harsh when it comes to cheating. I feel like there's a huge degree of difference on a drunk kiss that you regret and actually shagging somebody else. And then take it even further, how women usually cheat, like emotional cheating, where you don't even want to be with the person anymore, you fully moved on.
Yeah, that's why.
Men usually is like physical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But men smash without any emotion is what my
100%.
Because I used to get real caught up on this. And my guy mates were like, Dom, like a man will sleep with a woman and have no emotion. Like to me, that's wild. Like,
how's that wild?
Because to me, if you sleep with someone, there's obviously connection, there's obviously emotion from a female perspective.
Yeah, but you got to put yourself in the man's shoes.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
We have to put ourselves in your shoes.
Yeah. Right? If my man slept with someone, done.
Fair enough, but you can accept it.
I mean, I wouldn't want to accept it. Up for debate.
What about handy?
No. Absolutely not.
Why not? How is that worse than lips?
Of course it is.
What, a little bus?
Yeah. Absolutely not.
So the only person that you want to be in getting handy is from you?
Well, obviously.
Okay, cool.
Well,
is sex drive okay? Is sex drive? Have you got a big sex drive? A high sex drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times a week would you say is? So it's a good topic of conversation.
It is a good topic.
Because so many people are in sexless relationships.
Yeah, no, like if I'm in a relationship daily, 100%. 100%.
Love that.
I feel like I've got friends who tell me like once a week, and I'm like,
crazy.
How do you not look at your partner and you're like, I want to rip your clothes off?
My boy, I remember going on like a Christmas, so me and the boys always link up every Christmas. And I remember the boys telling me, like so many of them were coming up because obviously I coach, telling me about like their sex relationships. Like, I think my girl's cheating on me 3 months, 1 month.
What?
I'm like, what the blood clot? Like, what? Like, what is going on?
Your mum?
That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. But I do think that's the thing that women do, like, hold in a relationship. Like, I've even had it where, like, let's say someone that I was dating, like, I won't say weaponized it, but her argument was, like, what she always used to say, my heart is in my pussy. So every time you have an argument, I don't want to do it. But because we're arguing a lot, and I was like...
Toxic.
I'm sorry, but I don't need to be in this situation.
Yeah.
And that sounds really harsh to say. But, like, I'm not having sex with my girl. Because we've got into stupid arguments. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you like makeup sex?
Yeah, but who doesn't?
Well, clearly mine. The girl that I dated. So, Bonnie Blue.
Yeah.
I don't really like discussing it heat. But my opinion's changed on Bonnie Blue.
Okay.
What's your thoughts?
I mean, well done her for making money, making a name for herself, of course. Like, opinion, I don't think she's portraying herself in a very good way. I don't think she's given females a very good look as such.
Do you think isn't she the embodiment of feminism?
No. I wouldn't describe that as well. No.
Sexual liberation, be free.
No, absolutely
business, babe, do what you want to do.
I wouldn't
be like the men.
That. I wouldn't describe it as that at all.
Well, like all the things I stated are true.
Yeah, of course, 100%. And it's kind of, if you look at her perspective and like what she's doing, then yeah, of course. I did not mean to touch your foot there. Don't come after my foot. But I just don't agree with it. Like, I just really don't agree with it. I think you are painting females to be these objects, right?
Mm.
Which we're not. We're not a bird, first of all.
I love saying bird.
Awful.
Why?
Do I have wings? Do I fly?
What is this? What is this? Well, okay, it's my favourite word, and I will never stop saying it. It's ting. Like, we love saying ting.
Yeah, I like ting.
Ting's
got a sexy thing about it.
Yeah,
bird, that's a bird outside, like.
But it's like it's the same thing as a ting, you donut.
No.
It literally, no, but it is.
No, but
this is where it goes
better. Ting.
That's
my ting. Yeah. It sounds so much better than my bird.
What was your ting saying?
Yeah.
I always say ting.
Yeah,
it's not to be disrespectful. I've had this conversation with my mum. I'm like, no, I love saying ting. Like, it would actually hurt me to stop saying ting. Please stop saying a word if it offends people. But ting.
If a white guy says ting.
You hate white men.
It don't work. I don't hate white men. My ex is white.
I'd say like a small percentage of white guys. Like my boy George, these girls. He's one of them white guys.
Right, okay.
I can get away with it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the SAT guys can kind of get over it. No, hey, what's your team like? No? No, you just don't rate white man. Don't rate white man. I rate you.
I do. My ex is white.
I'm taking a piss. I'm just getting you cooked. I actually think my opinion's changed. I thought Bonnie Blue was just embarrassing to start with, and then I thought, do you know what? You actually hear her on podcast. She's well spoken. She sees it for what it is. She is just taking the extreme to the absolute extreme.
Yeah.
And what's the problem with that? The guys are all consenting individuals. I don't like the fact that men get shamed for sleeping with someone younger, but she's sleeping with 18-year-old boys. And no one really gets offended.
Yeah.
And the whole way, let's admit, women date older, men date younger.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, fair play to her.
Do you know what?
She's just doing what women, a lot of women in that industry hate on her. It's like, well, you're doing the exact same thing. She's just pushing it to the limit.
Yeah,
she understands the game.
100%. But I don't think, like, for younger girls and stuff, do you know what I mean? It's just not painting the right picture of what a businesswoman is.
Yeah, like, right? I think that, so... When I used to work abroad when I was younger, like, I've spoken to a lot of strippers before.
Yeah.
Even just as pals. And usually their like backstory is very like dark.
Yeah.
That's what's turned into that life. Whereas I think like OnlyFans girls are girls that have like lived a fine life, but now it's just social media. She's in Dubai, she's in Miami. I want that lifestyle. And even if it's not, they see it as quick, easy money.
Yeah.
But only the top 1% actually earn more than $2,000 a month.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be earning millions like they do, but I could just never take myself to that.
Really?
Because what's more important to me than money is having a family. And no offense to OnlyFans girls, because I've got a lot of friends who do it, but as men, most men, not all, don't want to be with somebody that's exposing themselves to other men, right? Because you're a woman, in your head, you want to be the only person that has seen her like that.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that I'm actually going to change that. I'm going to say pretty much all men don't want that.
Yeah.
Some men trick themselves, or some guys, like, they put looks as such an important thing above everything, that they'll accept it, but it's usually a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how can you be like... And then a lot of when I've watched interviews and stuff like that, they get annoyed if the guy steps out and cheats.
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you do it for a living?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, no, it's work.
You're
right. Yeah, I think it's absolutely nuts.
Crazy.
Why are women obsessed with celebrities?
I don't agree with that statement.
Are you... what?
I'm not obsessed with celebrities at all.
So you did the typical thing. You personalised it. I'm saying in general.
You said women in general, right?
Yeah.
But if I look
women
at
look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
Okay, okay, Chris Brown. Okay, we changed. Now we're talking my language.
Like,
now
Chris Brown, I love you, but I just want to say this. He obviously beat up Rihanna.
Yeah.
And what? He's sweet and you love him.
I still love Chris Brown. I love
Everyone
his...
does a good
Hang on, I'm not finished. Let me speak. I love his music. I think he's very talented. He's a great dancer. He's a great performer.
Yeah. He's a good looking lad.
And he's a good looking lad. Yeah, 100%. Did I ever say anything about how he treats business, right? I like his music. I like him as an artist. So if I were to see him in the street, I wouldn't be that crazy person that runs up to him like, I would never. But I do like him, and I do like, obviously, other artists. But does that make me crazy about celebrities?
You literally just flipped your whole topic of conversation. Oh my gosh, Chris Brown. Yeah. I don't know what happened in your pants, but
that's the only like.
Yeah, but that literally made my point.
No, but
I named one person off the top of my head, and that was enough for you to get your knickers in it.
Well, I didn't get my knickers in a twist.
It did.
I love him. I love Chris Brown. I do. I do.
Okay, cool. But that's my point. You love him. You don't know him. Do you love him?
I love him.
Do you love someone that you haven't met?
Yeah. I love
You're making my point for me.
Yeah, okay,
why are women so obsessed with celebrities? I think it's because of all the things that you guys look for. So like money, status, obviously looks as well. Like that ticks all. And I think women are in love with the dream of what a man is.
Well, no, because again, going back to my ex, very well known, status, money. I didn't know who he was when I met him, right? So that made no difference to my life. If anything, but I'm talking from experience, right?
Guy like Chris Brown will leave with 20 groupies every single day.
Yeah, I know.
So women are obsessed with celebrities. Okay, this might not be a fair equivalent, but okay, let me try to think of a fair equivalent. Okay, Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Like guys aren't. If she went and done like a talk,
J-Lo is not an equivalent to Chris Brown.
What? J-Lo?
Yeah.
J-Lo?
Yeah.
Jay from the block?
Yeah.
Jenny from the... Jenny?
Yeah. I was going to say that's an equivalent. Yeah, I know.
What? How is that not an equivalent to Chris Brown?
I don't think that's an equivalent, personally. In my opinion.
Crazy. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of someone that's good looking. I was going to say Madonna, but she's not good looking.
Why are you giving older generation? Chris Brown's younger than that.
All right, who would you say is the equivalent?
Go like Rihanna, Chris Brown.
Okay, Rihanna. Yeah, guys aren't. Okay, masculine men. Let me change it. Masculine men are not gathering around. Bonnie Blue's gonna get more attention than Rihanna.
Put it this way, okay? If 5 girls walk up to Chris Brown, right, he's probably gonna be like, yeah, come on.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
Men are easy. 5 guys walk up to Rihanna, and she's probably gonna be like, no.
Yes.
So I think that's what it is, because girls know that they can get a lot easier.
We're just easy.
Yeah.
Just easy creatures.
Yeah.
They're guys.
But that's what guys are like. That's what men are from the hunting days. You hunt, you whatever.
Yes.
You prey.
I'm a big evolutionary psychology fan.
Exactly.
And I'm really sick of people trying to shame men for the way that men are. Mm-hmm. Why do women consume true crime? So like every single girl that I feel like I've ever met loves crime, a crime doc.
Oh, crime doc, not as in a criminal man.
A doc.
A good drug dealer.
I guarantee you dated a drug dealer. Let me make this before you actually answer this. Every single white girl that likes black boys has always dated a drug dealer.
Not true.
Have you dated a drug dealer?
No.
Matty, you're the first girl I feel like I've ever met that hasn't dated a drug dealer. She has.
No.
She's chatting crap.
No,
I didn't know at the start.
No. I'm actually thinking, no, I haven't.
How many men have you dated?
No, I haven't.
You look like you're having to think about
this. No, I'm thinking through even my friends and that. Most of my girl mates have, yeah.
Bit like black guys.
They're not necessarily black drug dealers. There are white drug dealers also.
No. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying it's a weird correlation. Like girls that I've chatted to, they've always typically tended the sweetest girls, even that have liked me, have dated like a drug dealer at some point.
There's a lot of drug dealers out there.
Drug.
What can you say?
A drug. Yeah, but why are women so obsessed with trying? Do you know actually crime?
It's crime. Okay. You know what? I was never that into it. It's only recently. Yes.
See, it gets them at one age.
Huh?
So it gets you at one age.
Yeah, and stuff like criminal ones, dark stuff.
You're a dark woman.
No, I'm not.
You like dark men.
Yeah, but no, I'm quite colourful inside. But I don't know. I don't actually know the answer to that question. Like, why do we? I don't know. Is there psychology behind it? I don't know.
Interesting. Very interesting. I think it's because. So I've thought about this. I've tried to answer it. I always actually try and find a logical answer. How do I actually put this without sounding crazy? One, I feel like women like a sense of danger, but they don't like it to go to some point that's too far. Like I've met girls and dated girls who have had R-word fantasies, but then obviously they don't want it to happen.
Yeah, like I'm walking down the street and a white van pulls up and kidnaps me.
Yeah. Like if it's the guy of your dreams, do you know what I mean? And you're single, then that'd be amazing. Yeah, take me.
Don't hurt me. Don't chop my head off.
Yeah, exactly. But let's admit, like in that situation, you wouldn't want it to happen.
No.
And I also think women don't know what they're actually attracted to. So let me expand upon this. So there was a study that was done in which they hooked up like electrodes to people's genitals.
Okay.
And they put on like a series of like films on the TV or content, let's say. So it was heterosexual sex, gay sex, lesbian sex, monkey porn, all sorts. The straight guys only liked the straight porn.
Yeah.
The gay guys only liked the gay porn. And women was everything. That's actually wild. That study does not get talking about enough.
That is so funny.
That's nuts. You guys were just as aroused by the monkey porn.
Are girls just clearly horny little individuals?
It's a secret. Because I feel like it's probably because of the way that we're brought up, right? Women are put on this pedestal as, angelic and virgins. That's it, right?
And blah, if you get told not to do something, you want to do it. And it's more exciting, right? So I think that's what it is.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Why do women act like it's only the guy that gets something out of sex?
Because I don't know.
No, like in the sense that, like, I'm not talking about my own experiences, but like when you even like when I've had like girl mates or whatever, talking about it, like, oh well, like he got his hand away or whatever, like he did this, he did that, like I slept with him too quick. It's like, what? Like, you're acting like it's only him that benefiting. Like you also made that decision. Unless it goes back to the whole babying thing.
Unless it goes back to the fact that she maybe didn't want to.
No. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
No,
I'm not going to let you have
something and then they regret it after, right?
That is more. That's what I meant.
Sorry,
yeah,
I meant regret.
Don't be time to heart.
No.
Word the kick.
I meant.
Because like, a lot of girls do that. It really grinds my gears. Like when I used to work in Ibiza, I'd hear girls, because obviously more emotional, whatever, like saying egregious things about guys. I'm like, you can't say that, Dad. Do you know how mad you're sounding? And the next minute, they've had a few drinks down and all over him. I'm like, you were saying that he was creepy, this, that, and now you're all over him.
I mean, to me, that's wild.
I think it's so wild.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, that really, I think there's a lot of that going on because I feel like we're in this whole, it's not I feel like it's very obvious and I feel like if you don't see it, then it's because you're this way inclined. But we are in like a massive F-men generation.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we grow if we're in this F-men generation? You have to respect men for all that men have done. Do you know what I mean? When women say, oh, I don't need a man, it's like, you're tied into so much feminism BS. Like men, okay, let's say you got attacked by a man. Who do you need? A man. Not exactly a stereotypical woman.
I want a man for that reason, right? Because I could do most things, definitely not all on my own, right? Mm-hmm. But I want a man to do the manly things. Why am I fixing my light bulb? Like, do you know what I mean? A man is there to protect you. A man is there to make you feel safe. Mm-hmm. So, in my opinion, we do need men just as much as men need women.
Yes, agreed. But why do you think there's a video online? Every single guy, it was on Night Out, said that we want women, we love women, All the women said, we don't need men.
I think it's been drilled into females.
It
It's
has.
becoming a thing recently where I don't need a man. And you know what? I was probably guilty for it at some point in my life when I was a little bit younger. At least I'm being honest.
Shit on the podcast.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't need anybody. I can do this on my own. But the more that I've grown up and done the inner work, like, I do need a man. Well, no, I don't. I would like one. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's just become this trend of, I don't need a man, men are fine on their own, blah, blah, blah. But realistically, no, we're not.
Yeah.
Like, if a 6'5" guy comes up to a 5'3" girl, like, what are you going to do? If he tries to whack you?
Yeah, well, I think I heard somebody the other day, and I completely agree with this, said that women would be dead without men in about 90 days if the electrical circuits cut out.
There you go.
Because everybody pretty much in that job is
It's a man.
It's just a dumb comment to make.
Yeah.
It's,
I think we both need each other.
the lack of logic in this generation.
So we wouldn't reproduce.
Exactly.
Put it that way.
Exactly. AJ accident. Awful. Thoughts?
Yeah. So
Ooh.
this hit me. What?
Oh, why? Because you fancy him.
No, because I know him.
You know him?
Yeah. So
How do you know him?
let me get my words out, will you?
Interesting.
For God's sake, I'm getting there. So with
Sorry.
that, it really, really hit me the other day because it's really sad when you see on the news that someone has passed away, they've been in a car accident, whatever. But it obviously crosses your mind, you feel sad, you kind of move on with it, right? But when it's somebody you know, it really puts life into perspective. I know AJ through friends. We've been out together, etc. The
Hooked
two,
up?
huh?
Hooked up?
No. Literally just a big group of friends of us, right? Really nice guy, down to earth. The two lads that obviously passed away, met them once.
Okay.
Again, had a conversation with them, amazing people. And I think the fact that I have met them and I have had an interaction with them really, even though they're not my close friends, really hit me the other day. And I was driving to the gym and I said to my friend, I was like, life is so scary. Like, you don't know. I don't know what could happen on my way home. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to think that, but you just never know. So it made me realise that the little things that we complain about every single day don't mean shit in the grand scheme of things.
That's why you should just do anything that you want to do, innit?
100%. And don't ever regret anything you do either. Because, did you think?
Just there, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
No.
You do what you want to do.
So I can't imagine how obviously AJ feels right now. I really do feel for him because, yeah, I don't know what I'd do in that situation.
The images as well. That big geezer with his bloody head blown apart.
I've not seen it.
Yeah,
Anything that I see, I kind of try to skip past it.
Yeah, it's bad.
But that while people put things like that on social media, I do not know. These people have families. They don't want to see that.
Do you know what? This is going to sound a really distasteful thing to say, but I'm going to say it. People want to see that.
People are a bit fucked up in the head, like.
You know, like when we were younger, especially in like laddie groups as well. There's always that friend.
Legs?
Black man don't really do that. but like you'd always have like a couple of mates that would share the really fucked up videos of people's tongues cut and all these like wild countries.
They're mentally ill though, people like that.
I think they are. Are they mentally ill?
Wow.
I think what people just see, we all have a dark side, right?
Yeah.
I think people just get like a little bit like
100%. But imagine if that was one of your friends, you would not want to see that online, right?
No,
so I think
of course
people need to have a bit of consideration for other people.
Yeah.
And put themselves in their shoes, because if that was your mum or your dad and a picture like that was circulating, you would be raging, you'd be distraught. People need to be a little bit more kind and a little bit more concerned about other people's well-being.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point.
Thank you.
Short kings. Would you go for a short king? What is a short king? What's like the height? What's the tallest?
I'm short. I'm 5'3".
Okay.
I'm short.
Okay, so would you go for a guy that's 5'5"?
I'll tell you.
5'10".
So 5'5" is like this much taller than me. Yeah.
Why?
Because he's my height and I'm short.
He's 2 inches taller than me.
Yeah, I know, but if he stands next to a 6 foot man, I'm gonna be like, nah.
Okay, so if you're a 6 foot girl, you're saying that a 6'2" is too small for
My best friend's more or less 6 foot. She's one from the UK. She's so tall, bless her.
Yeah.
But her man's taller than her. Like, if you're tall, you need a tall man. Like,
But
I'm not
what is
saying
this?
like.
What do you think it goes back to? I have my own views on it, but why
You
you
feel
guys,
safe with a taller, bigger guy. You
even
feel
if you're
safe.
not safe, you know, the best fighters in the world are all like short.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. It's just
It's a perception
the comfort thing, right?
A fake perception.
My ex was what 5'10", so that's an alright height.
Don't throw it off.
That's an alright height, but like 5'5",
all right.
5'5", same size as my best friend. I may as well go kiss her. Like, no.
That is a bad thing.
Like,
See what happened to having compassion for
I
people?
like to lift my head a little bit when I kiss someone rather than down. You know. I don't know. I think it's just like an attractive.
I get that. Yeah, provider, protector.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but I do think it's a fake perception because of the point I just mentioned.
Yeah, maybe so.
Do you know what I mean? But no, I get it. But very interesting. So what's the minimum height for you then? 5'8"?
5'9".
Are you taking the piss?
5'9.5".
5'8".
5'9.5".
You would. Do you know what? You're capping. If you met a guy you're attracted to, 5'8" would be fine.
I don't know. We'll see. I need to find a guy that's 5'8" that I'm attracted to. Would you be with a girl that's taller than you?
To be fair, the last person that I dated was literally my height, which was mad.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
So
my
that's what I'm talking about.
actual ex was 5'7".
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Your height.
But I had a view in my head that I like petite girls, and I do probably prefer it. But when I like somebody, like fit is fit to me. Do you know what I mean? I don't have like a super size.
Yeah, but if she puts heels on and she's just towering over you, not sexy.
No, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, you're walking into a bar and she's taller than you, like she looks like your bodyguard.
It doesn't matter when you're lying down.
Huh? Well, supposedly I said that to my friends and she said it still does.
What? No, that's BS. That is BS.
Apparently it does.
Really? Okay. Interesting. We've already touched on why men are shamed. Okay. Why are men shamed for desire, but women are?
Are we? Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate.
Well, women are chatting wild nowadays on podcasts. Sex this, sex that, female rap, pop this, da. When men talk about what we desire, it's all.
To be fair,
can't touch on that. Or do you know a better way to answer this? To phrase this is our dating preferences.
Most women talk like men behind closed doors.
100%. I've seen your group chats. You lot are way worse.
Yeah, I agree. I do not disagree with this. Women, 80% of the time, are worse than men. But we don't vocalise it.
That's true. I met a girl in Macassie the other day and she was telling me wickedness about what you talk about. Like, if we sleep with a girl, everyone's just like, oh, let's see a pic of her. Oh, decent. Not like a naughty bit, just like her Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, we always want to see like what the girl looks like.
Right.
And then either congratulate or rip it.
Okay.
Sounds a bit mean. But that's just honest.
So what do girls do?
You lot. How good it was.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely. Do you know what this
what the
do you know what this is called? It's called a debrief. I'm not letting you too much into it because this is girl code. Like,
no. Let us know.
No, you're not
Dominika,
finding. You are not finding out the top secret of
this
female
is Step
talk.
Up Unfiltered, baby.
Yeah,
the home of uncensored conversation.
Oh, girls will get into the position. I'm not going to show
you. Please, educate.
So you go home, you call the girls, or you see the girls, and you have a full-on debrief of everything that happened from the moment you walked in to the moment you walked out.
That's it. We don't do none of that.
Yeah, because men are proud.
We don't even talk about like how good it would just say, yeah.
Yeah, I know, guys.
But
proud. It's a pride thing with men, right? Girls are not bothered. Girls want to share. Like, whether it's good or it's bad, they will share. But girls are just, we're oversharers, right? So
interesting.
I wonder how many groups.
It may. Who knows? I'm a virgin. Born again.
2026.
Born again. There you go.
You're born again.
Just reborn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, them things. Yeah. Anyway. Would modern dating survive without social media?
No, and you know what? If we took social media away, this would be sick. I think everybody would just be in such a better place. Relationships would be healthier.
It's a huge part of your business, though.
But exactly what I was going to say, it's my business. And eventually, I do want to move away from it. But as of now, with social media, It's what keeps.
Would you date a
money going.
man if he asked you to come on socials?
He would have to pay me. Oh wait. No. If you okay, no. Let me rephrase that because that's not how I meant it. If you are asking me to come off social media, get me a job.
Yeah, you got a picture.
Yeah, like replace my income.
That's cool.
That, and I said I would do that. I was dating a guy a couple of years ago, and he was Arab, and even though we were literally just dating, we're in a relationship, he was like, you would have to come on social media. And I was like, okay, you would need to pay me my wage then. He was like, yeah, no problem. Okay, that's fair. And you know what? I would love that. If someone paid me to come on social media, I'm off it today. Like, no problem.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. That ties in nicely to your business, babes. So I have a view on this, but it'll be interesting because I assume you mostly coach women, right?
Yeah.
Always, only women?
I've coached women before, but mainly women.
Fat loss, is it more complicated than I probably think it is? Because I generally think we make up way too many excuses in this generation, and it's typically calories in, calories out. This is very obviously simple. Right?
Yeah.
You want to put on more muscle, have a high protein diet, whether you're cutting or bulking. And it's basically down to calories in, calories out.
Yes and no. Especially with females. There's a lot of things that come into play. Hormones being one of them, right? If you've got PCOS and underactive thyroid, endometriosis, calories in versus calories out isn't going to work like that.
But how common is that?
Very common.
What do you mean very? Okay.
I haven't actually got stats, but
no, your opinion.
My clients, say if I've got 80 clients, 80% of them have a hormone problem. There are so many.
You because you have thyroid.
100%. But a lot of females.
If you could just put because I don't have the stat as well, but if you could.
Well, put it this way, right? 60% of people in the world have gut issues.
Yeah.
That's over 50%.
All gym people.
If you've got gut issues, your hormones are going to be affected eventually. As a female.
Yeah, but I've had gut issues. And
no, I'm not talking gut issues like IBS or anything. I'm talking leaky gut. I'm talking intestinal permeability. I'm talking SIBO, Candida, all these things.
So you're saying 6, yeah, but your 60% will account for the minor as well, right? So 60% will account for things like IBS. It's not going to just all be serious conditions.
But they're not serious. Like leaky gut is very common. That's like holes in your gut. Like most people have it. Because of the world that we live in these days. Right. So calories in versus calories out, going back to what you're saying. Yes, very simple, fat loss, right? But what people struggle with is being accountable, knowing what to eat, and just having the knowledge around education, around nutrition. Jesus Christ, I'm pretty words out.
How big are your feet?
Size 5, right?
You have nice feet.
Yeah. Do you want to earn some money? And I'll get my feet out there. I've got white toes as well.
Yeah,
people love that shit.
Yes, get your feet out.
No.
Why not? Do something a little bit different.
Split money with me then?
Yeah, we'll do.
No, I'm joking. I'm splitting up. You think I'm mad?
Get some bread for the pod.
No,
I'll take you out with the bread.
I'm keeping my tootsies to myself.
The tootsies?
Yeah, people, people are going to be like weird about it. Like, people are going to be down and wank over my feet. I'm good. Do you know what I mean? Like, people have foot fetishes, major.
Yeah, it's true. It's never really done.
Do you have any fetishes?
I think I'm quite like, I just like the traditional good stuff. No, I just like good sex and a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't like have weird fetishes or anything like that. I've never felt like I've had to use toys or anything like that.
Some people do. I did.
I feel offended.
Why? I actually got a fetish.
No. I would feel offended if a girl like asked to use toys.
Okay. Am I not good enough? Of course.
Is my thing not good? I'm not hitting the walls right.
Right.
You a toy? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll be honest though.
But why are you internalising it?
What do you mean? Because I just feel like I've had enough experiences where that's not even been a thing. It's
not even about experience. It's just about something different, right?
You've
only got 1/3 leg, like.
It's good third leg.
You only have one, like not two. Like whereas with toys, you go in different directions, right?
Well, I'm well endowed, isn't it? So. No, I agree. I agree with you. Obviously that is me letting ego come into play.
Yeah.
And I admit that.
Yeah.
But I would be a bit like, I don't really internalize much as I don't.
Okay.
But that is probably something that I do.
Okay.
But you just think it shouldn't be something that like. Do you like to use toys or anything like that?
No, I'm
unbothered. Do you have a fetish? Not at all. Do you like a bit of strangulation?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Because it's such
before
a common...
you even said it.
You should be prepping up. You like your hair being pulled?
No, I'm a good girl.
Yeah, you can be a good girl and like your hair being pulled.
Yeah, I like
Lady in the streets.
I don't really have much hair, so don't rip, nobody rip it out, please,
So how'd you tell me not to rip it out?
Carry on with your questions. I'm waiting.
Yes, so no fetish at all?
No.
But a bit of hair pulling?
Yeah.
A nice dominant performance?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Calories in, calories out. Why does it offend people? Why do people get all touchy? Well, it's usually women. But even like all these overweight influencers, not overweight, should I say, like fat influencers.
That's one thing that really frustrates me, is that we're normalising being obese. Right?
And think about them, quite a lot of them die as well.
I'm here for body positivity, 100%. If you feel comfortable in your own skin whilst you're overweight, 100% embrace it. But you are not healthy. Your body is not healthy. Your heart probably can't take it, and you're probably going to die young. Like, there's so many of these influencer girls that are very popular, have a big following, and they are severely overweight.
Yes.
And they promote it. Which, yes, be happy with your skin, 100%. I don't doubt that. But your body is not healthy on the inside. Yeah,
I did a podcast. I think this was on Just Pearly Things. The biggest podcast that I've done, actually. And she was making a really good point in saying that, like, she was saying, like, guys are just so much better to get advice from than girls, which I really knew.
Yeah.
Because girls sugarcoat things, whereas we just tell you straight.
Yeah.
And she was literally like, all my girls kept saying, like, how I was a queen, be proud of your curves, blah, blah, blah. And then she spoke to, like, her male doctor, who she was cool with. And he literally said, if you continue, like, the way you're going on, you're not even going to be able to have kids. Yeah. And that's what inspired her weight loss journey.
Yeah, 100%, because women don't realise that actually being overweight affects your fertility. It's the first thing that when you can't conceive or you go for IVF, they say you need to lose weight. So it's not healthy. You literally encouraging women to be overweight. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Rate that. Anyone can lose fat, agree or disagree?
I mean, yeah, anyone can lose fat, whether it's how fast or how slow it is. Completely depends.
What's your thoughts on Ozempic?
Have we got another hour? Because I could go on about this. Ozempic, Mounjaro, Triple G, all of them, right? GLP-1s, as we'll call them. They are great for the right reason, for the right use, right? So they are used for diabetic people, okay? Now, if people are severely weight fast, because it's going to affect the health, cool, use it for a short period of time to kickstart your journey to get you to a better place. Why am I getting 70-kilo women going on Ozempic? Like, it's mental. They're not realising what it's actually doing to you longer term. They are not learning the positive eating habits of how to actually eat once they come off Ozempic. They're probably going to regain the weight because they're going to go back to their old ways. A lot of people are eating 1,000 calories under, which then affects sleep, fertility, hair loss, hormones, right? Everything. So overall, I think it's being abused in the wrong way. If you use it in the right way, it can be a very good tool.
Interesting. I actually had a topic. It's really frustrating.
You're passionate about Ozempic.
Your passion threw me off. No, I think that's a really good answer, actually. Yeah. I just think it's a shame that people just don't want to put in the hard work. People don't realise how satisfying the journey is.
100%. Yeah. But I get women who come to me and they're like, Dom, I've used Ozempic for a year and I've just regained the weight back. I'm like, you've just spent £200 times 12, £1,200. £2,400. Anyway, however much you spent in the year, I'm not being a mathematician now, but you spent that money for nothing to regain all your weight. Why not invest in somebody that will help you?
And become more insecure.
And not help you, but educate you.
I've got it. Right.
Go.
Do you have any fake surgery or Botox or anything like that? Yeah. You don't remember that?
Not fake boobs.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it?
I didn't know.
Because they look natural. They look natural.
Well, obviously, I haven't been staring at your breasts.
No, honey, I'm saying. No, Yeah, go on.
That threw me off. Composure. Right, where were we?
I've got fake boobs and I do Botox.
Okay, cool. So what's your thoughts on that then? Why is so that same? I guess you can't. Okay, I guess I pretty much answered your question. You can't grow your boobs.
No.
What did you have small ones before?
Yeah, and I think having boobs is a feminine thing, right?
Is, yeah.
Just like having curves, and I think just over the generations, females back in the day, Marilyn Monroe, used to have loads of boobs, and I don't know what's happened over the years, but we've not mutated very well because no women have boobs these days, right? So that was my reason for that. Botox, again, I work in the aesthetics industry. I have my own aesthetics clinic, so for me, it's like a preventative thing.
Very posh there. It's my own aesthetics
clinic.
Yeah.
It's preventative, right? So if it makes you feel good, cool. But I think people take it too far.
Well, this is the thing. You say if it makes you feel good, but it's usually a dark hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dark hole, and then people just get obsessed with it. That is the problem. I think it's really frustrating. If I had a bigger platform, I'd love to talk about. Like, I did a podcast once on the what do I call it? A fake surgery epidemic. And I know you obviously got fake tits.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like we've normalised it so much.
Yeah,
I remember when I used to work on Ibiza. This is the best way I can describe it. First year, it was like a rarity. Second year, like, I'd say it was like common, like one in every single group. I saw a massive like shift. And by the end of my seasons, like it was, I'd say more girls than not, especially in that type of location, had some bit of work done.
Yeah.
I just think it's a bad message for young girls. It's like you're beautiful enough. And
we
don't put pressure on you guys.
No. I mean, wait, because a lot of girls are turning 18 getting their boobs done. I got mine done at like 23.
And steroids for both.
Maybe. Yeah, it's still young, but at least you didn't do it straight away. You need to give it thought if anyone wants surgery. Like, don't do it. My friend had her boobs and she regrets it instantly.
Are you happy with the result?
I love mine. And like, it's the best thing I ever did for me. Like, same. Did you say same? So you got fake boobs too. But at the same time, yeah, I think it's a dark hole that people get into with surgery and whatnot, and that comes from their insecurities because they don't feel good enough. So start working on your inner self rather than getting surgery.
Inner things.
Yeah.
What's one factor that you feel that men are completely? What's that discussion?
Okay.
So what are men misunderstood about?
What are men misunderstood about? I don't know. You tell me.
You tell me. Question was posed to you. What do you feel like people are perceiving wrong about men in this generation?
Everybody's a fuckboy.
Not everybody's a fuckboy.
Yeah, like people think that every man's a fuckboy.
Well, that's what you said at the start. You said everybody out here just wants sex.
No, I said most everybody.
Can you not want both?
What?
I said, can you not want both?
What do you mean?
Well, you can want sex and a relationship, no?
I'm the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So why is it like all guys? You put it as like all guys just want sex, but maybe they want both.
Most. However, I've lost my train of thought. Oh right, okay. So I think a lot because I don't know, females are just a bit fucked up these days. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my friends say, you know, all men cheat, blah blah blah, and I'm like, that phrase really pisses me off because not all men cheat.
All the guys that they want cheat.
Yeah.
You do it like it's so dumb. Like 30% of men in this generation can't even get sex. 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 30 years ago.
30%.
30%.
Holy fuck! There's 30 celibate. Wow.
Under 30. 30. So in 2012, they did the exact same study, and it was 12%. And that's because y'all standards have risen up because you earn your own money now. So like this whole oh no, all guys cheat is bullshit. There's so many guys that would be good to you, but you don't want them guys. You don't want the nice guys.
Nice guys finish last.
Yeah, 100%. But like it annoys me that women are like try to like shit on men. And it's just like, no, you just don't want the guys that would be good for you, would like cherish the earth that you live on.
Yeah.
Because I think sexual attraction plays a huge part.
Yeah.
That's just not what women find. Women always go through that stage of like wanting to date a bad boy and all that kind of stuff.
I agree.
And obviously a lot of the things that come with being probably a more masculine, dominant man are going to be slightly leaning towards the darker side of things.
Yeah.
So I think that's
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't disagree.
Okay, cool. And what's one truth that women don't like hearing but need to know? Same answer.
Huh?
Probably the same answer.
Literally. Say that again.
What's one truth that women don't like hearing but need to know? Yeah, I know. You answered that already, yeah? That's fair.
We need men.
Where do you see the dating culture heading?
Fucking hell. The wrong way.
Do you think you'll meet somebody like for you in Dubai? Do you reckon it's already happened?
Well, are you spiritual?
No. But I believe in karma.
I'm spiritual. Never mind, I'm not going to tell this story because it's irrelevant.
You're not good.
I'm spiritual because of my mum.
Just say it.
Actually, I'll have you
Very
know.
common.
My mum is
Meditation.
spiritual and she helped me a lot through my hard times by getting me into this. I'm going to an ayahuasca retreat in Peru in May. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna go woo, turn loopy. Dating, where is it going? If it carries on the social media the way it is, I think the population is going to start slowing down in growth.
Yeah, well, it already has in the West.
No, in Poland, right? Obviously, I'm Polish. I think it was the president came on the radio and said that the young generation needs to start having families instead of going out and partying. Because the population is slowing down in Poland so much.
Yeah, it's bad. It's like not Asian, but what's the best way to describe it? It's East Asian. Like China, I think at one point they were like trying to pay people their babies.
Yeah.
Like there's some, like I think Korea as well. There's some, they're saying, yeah. But that's probably that adds to that great race theory that I was mentioning earlier of white people thinking they're become mixing. Well, that's where feminism is strongest, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's less traditional.
Well,
and that's what feminism has done. It's, focus on your career, F men, worry about it when you're 30, and then by 30, 30% of your eggs have gone.
Yeah. Oh my God. Don't say that. Holy fuck.
You didn't know that?
No, I did, but you've just realised that made me realise that I'm 30 in 2 years. Oh my God.
You've still got a couple of years to figure it out.
Now, what do you think about women expiring at 30?
That's a great question.
You know what? Save it for my podcast.
No, we're going to address this. Right. Right. So there's two takes on this. Mm-hmm. I'll give you my opinion and then I'll give you the general opinion. Mm-hmm. Would you want me to start with?
Your opinion.
My opinion, it doesn't matter too much. I wouldn't say women are expired by that age. I would date a girl that's older than me. I would date a girl that's younger than me. Yeah. For me, I think dating's hard enough as it is to put barriers on things. So for me, I wouldn't say it's, my ex was 3.5 years older, for example. Yeah. However, I do think the older that you are, and women get jarred by this, and it really annoys me because it's my own experience. I'd say it's true. I'm not talking about her, but even other older women I've dated, they become more jaded. Mm-hmm. They try to paint out young girls like these dumb, docile girls. It's like, well, they're not. I've actually met girls that are 38 that are way more immature than 21-year-olds, for example. I just picked that age before people start feeling me or something like that. But women are just jaded. The more experiences, the more heartbreaks, the more relationships, the more hookups, and that is going to typically come. I know the younger generation are moving mad.
The younger generation are moving mad.
Very true, but generally speaking, the older you are, the more experiences you've had, right? Yeah. And it is attractive for us to take you on your first time or be your first. Well, men would love to be with a virgin. We want to be, we want to be your first time.
Ego.
We want to be. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Sick.
I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
It's your ego, like, anyway, fetish.
But no, it's not a fetish. That's just that's masculine. That's a masculine trait. That's what we like. It's like how you want. We don't care about your money and stuff like that. Like how you guys want money and status. Some girls, money, status, social competence. I need to feel safe. I need to feel like this. I need to feel like that. He needs to be funny. He needs to be hung. Blah blah blah. We care about we care about very, very few things. But why? Why? You sound like you're shaming it a little bit.
Ashamed?
So shaming it.
Shaming what?
Like what we were just discussing.
No.
A little bit.
No. You read me wrong then?
Maybe I did. Yeah. So sorry, where were we? So I said, the general point is just basically, I guess it ties into what I was saying. Women do need to understand, like, that's why it's less attractive to us. From a monkey brain, and I feel like women obviously are granted luxuries that men don't ever have, generally speaking. When you're 18 and let's even say you're just a decent looking girl, you're getting into clubs for free in Dubai, you treat like a flipping princess, you're getting paid for dates, everyone wants to bang you, blah, blah, blah. And then the older you get, yes, I know there's very attractive older women that are going to still get lots of attention, but that is going to slow down.
Yeah.
But I do think that women, the older you get, I understand why it's less attractive for men.
I don't care. Like, I've got a baby face, so I know when I'm 30, I'll still look about 20. So no problems given on my side.
What about generally though?
I don't care about everybody else. I care about me.
Do you not care about everybody else?
Well, I don't care if someone's not in a relationship.
I care about where, like, I was really against wokeism. Was it wokeism? I was really against woke culture, and that was really scary for me. Like, if I have a daughter one day, I don't want a flipping biological man going into the same toilet as her. Biological men competing in women's sports. I think that's nuts. Like,
no, I agree with that. Yeah.
So I do see you said you only care about yourself. There's
about
things
the expiry at 30. That's what I was talking about.
I'm just asking.
At expiry at 30, like, I don't care. I know I'm not going to be expired at 30, so I don't care. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's annoying when men say that. And it's always insecure men that say that.
Why is a man insecure for having?
Because he's like, I'm directing it at this individual that always says to me and my friends, haha, 2 years till you're expired. I'm like, why are you still single then? You're 32, you're a man.
Yeah, but guys, I think it's more women that are striving for a relationship at that age, as opposed to men.
He's striving, trust me.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, irrelevant conversation.
Yeah, but I feel like men, obviously, we kind of hit our prime 30, 35. Yeah. Women hit their prime. Evolutionary perspective.
Go on, be careful
at
what words you choose right now.
18 to 23.
24, yeah.
That's when you're going to get the most amount of attention. You said you're lucky that you got a baby face. But you've got pretty privilege. That's why it works for you. So when I talk about dating, I've had one stupid girl who got flipping like vexed and got all irate. She's like, "Oh, you're talking about your like lack of dating history." I'm like, bruh, like when it comes to dating and stuff like that, I don't mean to be arrogant. I don't show you. You can talk about things from the average person's perspective, like your business.
Yeah.
Like, you're not talking about your own perspective because you're in shape. You know what I mean? But you have to think about how the average person is actually feeling.
Do you know what question pisses me off? Why are you single?
Why is it like
that? Really annoys me because
that used to be my Oprah on Hinge.
Like, why? Like,
it's like it's a little flirty comment.
But it's not. Why are you single?
Like, how? No,
what are you digging for?
I used to put, how are you single? The little like, because I'm saying that you're fit.
How are you single? Because I choose to be.
Oh.
Right?
No woman wants to be single.
No, I choose to be right now because I haven't found a man that meets my desires.
What about me? Do I meet your desires?
No.
Why?
I was not expecting that.
What do you mean no?
It's like, what?
What do you mean no?
No.
Why don't I meet your desires?
I don't know you. Fair enough comment or no?
No.
Why not?
No, because you don't know them. You don't know. You said no.
Okay, I don't know. But if I said I don't know, you'd be like yes or no. Would you not?
No, so no. So I don't meet your desires. So nobody meets your desires.
Unless I get to know you now.
By this logic.
Yeah. You need to get to know someone, whether to know that they meet your desires, yeah?
No.
What?
Physical desires?
No, internal. Anyway, any more questions from me, sir?
Okay. Coming towards the end of the podcast, it's been a very good conversation. I very much enjoyed our chat.
There you go.